Have you ever paused in the midst of your busy material life to truly contemplate the profound reality that every single one of us, without exception, is perpetually and intensely influenced by the spirits that populate the unseen world around us, and that there exist specific, discernible and clear methods to perceive when a truly benevolent spiritual mentor is drawing near and attempting to communicate with you in a meaningful and supportive way? The journey we are about to undertake is one of deep introspection, designed to awaken your inner senses and guide you through the process of recognizing these essential spiritual indicators, allowing you to confidently and consciously identify when your greatest spiritual guide is actively trying to establish contact and lend their crucial support to your life's path. As the foundational work of Allan Kardec meticulously explained in the book on mediums, we are all mediums in our own unique and often unconscious way, constantly subject to the pervasive influence of spirits, whether we are fully aware of it or not. And this truth is not a matter of a select few possessing extraordinary abilities, but rather a universal law of interaction between the two planes of existence. While some individuals indeed possess more active and developed faculties of mediumship, the entire human collective is perpetually subjected to spiritual influence, an energetic exchange that can originate from the purest and most benevolent mentors dedicated to our evolution, or from the less elevated spirits who may seek to obsess, obstruct, or simply distract us from our true purpose. In this comprehensive and insightful narrative, we will concentrate our attention entirely on understanding, welcoming, and fostering the vital and uplifting presence of our spiritual mentors, carefully exploring and categorizing the unmistakable signs they utilize into three distinct interconnected groups: those signs intrinsically linked with our deepest, intimate thoughts, those remarkable manifestations that occur in the material environment surrounding us, and the unmistakable signals that reveal themselves as very real, often profound sensations within the confines of our physical body. The profound and sudden emergence of deep-seated intuition, coupled with powerful insights that seem to spring forth from the very depths of our subconscious, frequently occurs at the precise moments we least expect or are consciously prepared for them, serving as one of the most intimate and undeniable indicators of a very close and active spiritual proximity. A particularly clear and frequent manifestation of this phenomenon is the spontaneous, rapid, and often inexplicable change in the content or direction of our thoughts, occurring without any apparent or logical reason originating from our external material circumstances. Have you ever been fully and intensely engrossed in a complex personal thought process, perhaps struggling with a difficult decision or pondering a life problem, only to be abruptly surprised by the sudden flash of an entirely new, clear, and powerful thought that immediately and completely alters your original line of reasoning, presenting a solution or a perspective you hadn't even remotely conceived of moments before? This profoundly intriguing and often astonishing moment should be clearly understood and interpreted as a direct and immediate sign of the presence of your spiritual mentor, standing very close by, utilizing their superior knowledge and evolved influence to gently but firmly steer your mind toward embracing a fresh, more enlightened or strategically sound viewpoint that is significantly more conducive to your ultimate true path and spiritual development. By consciously choosing to acknowledge, trust, and then embrace this divinely inspired guidance, which Kardec taught is one of the most common forms of spirit communication, intuitive inspiration, you will often find yourself navigating life's complex paths that are far more congruent with your ultimate life purpose and, in turn, achieve a deeply meaningful and accelerated personal and spiritual growth. These sudden enlightening shifts in thought should be profoundly cherished and respected as invaluable and purposeful gifts from the spiritual guides, those tireless, benevolent intelligences who are constantly working to help us attain a deeper, more accurate, and more encompassing understanding of ourselves, our potential, and the subtle yet powerfully active spiritual environment that envelops us all in its unseen but tangible energy. An additional, increasingly noted and highly structured indicator of direct spiritual communication is the consistent, sometimes startling and recurrent appearance of repetitive number patterns and meaningful sequences within the seemingly random fabric of your daily routines, demanding your attention through their sheer persistence and frequency. This pervasive and fascinating phenomenon, often known as synchronicity through numbers, is widely recognized across spiritual teachings as a powerful, non-verbal signal that your spiritual mentor actively and persistently desires to significantly fortify the energetic connection they share with you, making their presence known in a structured, symbolic, and easily recognizable format. These frequently recurring numerical sequences, such as noticing sequences of identical digits on clocks, on license plates, on digital displays, or random signs like 1111, 222, or 444, act as a clear yet extremely subtle and gentle invitation for you to consciously awaken your awareness and begin to deliberately pay closer, focused attention to the intuitive guidance, energetic alignment, and profound spiritual lessons that are continuously flowing to you directly from the higher spiritual planes of existence. Allan Kardec affirmed that spirits can act upon the nervous system and the mind, and these sequences can be understood as a subtle yet persistent form of tappings on our conscious mind, a soft nudge to reorient our focus. This deliberate recurring method is a gentle yet highly engaging way employed by the guides to encourage and initiate your active delve into the deeper mysteries of the universe and to interpret the profound, often symbolic meanings hidden within these powerful numbers that persistently repeat themselves along the course of your unique spiritual journey, pointing towards specific energies, life lessons, or imminent changes that require your immediate, conscious focus and thoughtful consideration. Another profoundly significant category of signs manifests most distinctly and vividly through varied, intensely real, and deep dreams that possess the innate capacity to effortlessly elevate our spirit far beyond the constraining energetic limits of the physical body, effectively establishing an intense, unmediated, and direct connection with the spiritual mentor who is guiding us. During these remarkable nocturnal occurrences, which are fundamentally spiritual journeys, often experienced as out-of-body adventures, our spirit is afforded a significant and vital degree of freedom that is simply inaccessible when we are confined to our fully conscious waking state, which is heavily constrained by material perception. Allan Kardec, discussing the emancipation of the soul during sleep, made clear that dreams are often memories of the spirit's freedom where it travels and interacts with other spirits. As we gently surrender to the restorative embrace of sleep, our inherent perispiritual energies loosen and detach from the physical shell, allowing the spirit to enter a dynamic and active spiritual domain where we actively experience events that are accurately reflective of our current spiritual state of being, our accumulated moral merits, and our deepest, truest intentions, often receiving instruction that is not easily understood while awake. Throughout these vital and direct interactions with our spiritual guide, we may consciously encounter greatly illuminated, highly wise and experienced entities who provide crystal clear direction, necessary orientation, and invaluable spiritual counsel regarding the challenges and opportunities in our life. Although these profound interactions, having been intensely and fully lived in the non-material spiritual realm, may surface in our waking consciousness as hazy, fragmented, or purely symbolic visions, perhaps only lingering as a powerful feeling, it remains absolutely critical to fully recognize, honor, and integrate the immense spiritual value held within these moments, as they truly represent a legitimate, direct, and undeniable expression of our existence that entirely transcends the immediate confining physical barriers of our current life and its limited perceptions. Moving beyond the intimate internal world of sudden inspired thought and vivid dreams, another powerful external sign that strongly underlines your undeniable and active connection with your spiritual mentor is the repeated and often astonishing occurrence of highly meaningful, purpose-driven, and perfectly synchronized events that utterly defy the simplistic explanation of mere random chance in their nature. These remarkable, perfectly timed coincidences are not simply accidents of fate or statistical anomalies, but rather are precisely orchestrated moments that are strategically designed and energetically timed to capture your conscious, deliberate attention and permit you to clearly perceive vital, interconnected relationships, hidden meanings, and complex patterns within the grand, unseen tapestry of the universe. Very often, your spiritual mentor, utilizing their mastery over subtle forces and energies, employs these perfectly timed events, such as hearing a specific song at the exact moment you needed its message, or meeting the right person with the perfect advice precisely when you were seeking it, as an elegant, immediate, and urgent way to call your specific attention to an element of crucial importance in your life, powerfully stimulating your perception regarding fundamental, often overlooked, aspects of the spiritual journey you are currently undertaking. By remaining consistently observant, maintaining a high level of gratitude, and carefully analyzing these recurring significant events, you are granted a unique opportunity to uncover hidden spiritual truths, understand the underlying causes of events, and significantly deepen your personal understanding of the intrinsic, energetic, and purposeful nature that truly binds the entire universe together in a coherent, evolutionary, and intelligent dance, a profound concept at the heart of Spiritism. Finally, within the realm of mental and energetic signs, another deeply striking, personal, and profoundly moving signal of the active, palpable presence of your spiritual mentor is the unique experience of various forms of clear spiritual visions that you may spontaneously encounter in your life. These deeply transcendent visions can spontaneously manifest both during moments of acute spiritual or emotional anxiety, when your spirit is highly agitated and open, and also, more commonly, during periods of profound calm, focused deep meditation, or sustained intense reflection on the vital importance of life's matters. These profound visionary experiences represent moments of genuine clairvoyance, surpassing the limits of our ordinary common sensory perception, effectively opening up unexpected temporary windows into a reality that exists far beyond the confines of the tangible material world we interact with daily. The intensity, clarity, and thematic content of these visions can vary dramatically, ranging from brief, momentary, ethereal appearances of sparkling, scintillating lights and clear, recognizable spiritual figures or symbols, to complex, meaningful symbolic scenes, or even involve deeply immersive, comprehensive experiences where you feel fully enveloped in a vast, amplified state of higher consciousness and spiritual communication. These intense visual experiences often serve to powerfully induce an unmistakable sensation of direct, undeniable connection to a much broader, wise, and supportive spiritual reality, and inspire within you a deeper, more accurate, and more comprehensive understanding of your own individual spirituality, your current mission, and your cosmic role within the greater plan of creation. Now we transition our focus to the undeniable physical signs intimately related to the body and the distinct tangible sensations that often arise when a spirit deliberately interacts with an individual who possesses any degree of natural mediumistic sensitivity, a principle that Kardec explored extensively when discussing physical manifestations. A highly common, very personal, and frequently reported example of this physical energetic interaction is the clear and unmistakable feeling of being consciously touched by an unseen spirit entity, a phenomenon that is naturally entirely dependent on the presence of sufficient available mediumistic energy, which can originate either from the spirit's own powerful projection or from the person themselves being a highly tuned instrument. This specific kind of spiritual contact, which can range widely from a subtle, ethereal brush against the skin to a more pronounced, comforting, and unmistakable pressure on the shoulder or hand, is often reported by people who are actively engaged in sincere spiritual development and serves as a powerful testament to the tangible and very real nature of the spiritual world and the profound intimacy of the mentor's protective presence. Allan Kardec advised that physical manifestations require the medium's physical fluid, and a touch is the direct result of a benevolent spirit using this energy to console or reassure. Crucially, when this highly personal touch is experienced in the benevolent presence of a spiritual mentor, it is almost invariably described as a profoundly pleasant, undeniably reassuring, and deeply comforting sensation, often accompanied by a spontaneous feeling of intense peace and protective warmth that spreads throughout the entire body, providing immediate confirmation of their loving, protective vigilance over you. Furthermore, another frequent, unmistakable, and highly notable manifestation of a very close spiritual presence is the distinct, often subtle, yet highly noticeable sensation of tingling, prickling, or a subtle, almost electric, vibratory energy that seems to flow or pool in specific localized parts of the body, most commonly felt in the extremities, such as the arms, hands, legs, or feet, which can powerfully signal the active presence and close proximity of a guiding spiritual entity. This distinct form of sensation, which may be felt as a gentle, buzzing vibration, a sudden warm flush, or a noticeable rush of energy coursing through the limbs, often indicates that a spirit is actively channeling energy into the medium system or attempting to establish a more direct and energetic link with the individual who is feeling it, essentially using the body as a temporary conduit. When this specific tingling sensation is the direct result of interaction with a benevolent spiritual mentor, the entire experience is typically described as being quite warm, deeply reassuring, profoundly harmonious, and noticeably comfortable, clearly indicating a positive, uplifting, and constructive flow of energy meant specifically for the individual's spiritual benefit, moral well-being, and energetic protection. These sensations are, in essence, the body's mediumistic nerve endings, registering the close spiritual fluidic exchange, confirming the reality of the unseen helper who is pouring their pure, elevated energy into your personal aura. Shifting our focus to the truly observable environmental signs that can powerfully indicate the tangible, direct presence of a spiritual mentor, we must recognize that these specific manifestations reflect a deep and active, energetic connection between the often disparate material and the spiritual worlds. Though fully recognizing these signs often requires an elevated, cultivated level of personal spiritual sensitivity. One of the most historically recognized and notable of these environmental signals is an abrupt, often highly localized and inexplicable drop in the ambient temperature surrounding the individual. While this sudden environmental change is unfortunately often sensationally and inaccurately associated strictly with negative, malevolent entities, this alteration in the environment is absolutely not exclusive to troublesome presences, as confirmed by Kardec's studies on physical phenomena. It can in fact indicate the very close energetic proximity of your benevolent spiritual mentor, as their arrival subtly shifts the energetic equilibrium of the space. When your benevolent guide is near and projecting their energy, you might distinctly experience this noticeable drop in temperature as a gentle yet effective method utilized to clearly attract your full attention and actively engage you with their immediate, energetic presence. This specific localized energetic change may be intrinsically linked both to the unique, purified energetic qualities possessed by the spiritual guide, whose subtle fluid can be perceived as cool by the denser mediumistic fluid, and to their deliberate, urgent desire to highlight a message or a lesson that holds significant meaning for your current life path and spiritual development, giving you an undeniable physical cue. Another powerful, though generally less frequent form of environmental manifestation that may occur to signal a mentor's presence is the noticeable, sudden flickering or blinking of artificial lights and the seemingly unprovoked turning on or off of sensitive electronic devices in an unusual or mysterious fashion, defying typical technical explanations. The phenomenon of flickering lights in particular is an energetic signal that is commonly employed by spiritual mentors, often as a direct and distinct form of energetic communication intended to capture the attention of the individual they are dedicated to guiding, providing a clear visual confirmation of their intervention. However, it is fundamentally essential to remain deeply discerning and recognize that such noticeable environmental signals can potentially be attributed to the close presence of either benevolent mentors or spirits seeking to obsess or distract, meaning the very nature of the energy you simultaneously perceive and feel during these events is the fundamental key to correct, safe interpretation. When the energetic manifestation is fully in spiritual harmony, you will experience unmistakable, accompanying sensations of deep well-being and profound spiritual renewal. The blinking lights and electronic anomalies then function as a subtle, captivating cue, urgently alerting you to the necessary guidance, vital support, and spiritual teachings that your mentor is earnestly trying to impart to you at that precise moment. Allan Kardec noted, that while spirits can act upon matter, benevolent mentors generally prefer internal methods, but in some instances, these external acts can be a direct, clear appeal to the senses. Finally, within the sphere of physical signs, the sudden and noticeable yet often transient increase in your resting heart rate or a sensation of rapid, powerful palpitations is also another important physical signal to monitor, one that usually occurs as a direct physiological and energetic response to the reception of an intense and powerful energetic charge being deliberately transmitted by a spirit who is drawing very close. In the specific and entirely supportive context of interacting with a highly evolved spiritual mentor, this physical experience, while sometimes momentarily startling in its suddenness, can ultimately be quite spiritually uplifting and is powerfully capable of generating a genuine sense of deep internal peace, overall well-being, and intense positive emotion that permeates your entire being, immediately overcoming the initial physical shock. Conversely, it is absolutely crucial to understand that the presence and potential interaction with a spirit that is less elevated or more troubled may instead provoke sensations that are noticeably less pleasant, potentially inducing sudden feelings of profound unease, unexplained anxiety, emotional distress, or even a palpable sense of physical discomfort and profound distress. The nature of this strong physical cardiac reaction, therefore, serves as a very clear and immediate barometer for the energetic quality and moral intention of the spirit that is attempting to make contact, allowing you to discern quickly and safely whether the visitation is one of assistance or one of intrusion. This rapid heart rate is the body's physical reaction to a sudden infusion of highly concentrated, non-physical energy. Let us conclude our profound exploration with a fundamental principle of spiritual life, a truth that Allan Kardec made central to his work on moral reform. It is vital to constantly maintain a profound and unwavering awareness of the fact that entities who seek to obstruct or obsess us often find easy opportunities to draw closer to our personal sphere when, through our own careless, destructive thoughts, negative, hurtful words, or misguided self-sabotaging attitudes, we actively create energetic openings, moral vulnerabilities, and vibrational discord that powerfully facilitates their immediate approach into the intimate arena of our lives. Those individuals who consciously, sincerely, and diligently dedicate themselves daily to the crucial, ongoing process of inner, personal moral reform, the constant effort to replace vices with virtues, and who faithfully maintain the consistent practice of elevated, uplifting spiritual teachings, such as prayer and meditation within their home environment, begin over time to naturally and energetically repel those spirits of obsession, and simultaneously they powerfully attract the significantly increased protective and benevolent presence of their spiritual mentors. By maintaining consistent, highly conscious and vigilant oversight over our deepest thoughts, diligently aligning our words and actions with the positive, immutable spiritual principles we are given, we inherently make it dramatically easier to increase the welcomed visits, helpful guidance, and powerful influence of our benevolent mentors, while also considerably diminishing and eventually eradicating the unwanted interference of those lower spirits who seek only to distract and obstruct us. On our evolutionary destined path, I sincerely thank you for following this complete, profound spiritual message with me, and if you found the content insightful, meaningful, and helpful to your journey, I profoundly encourage you to internalize its teachings and integrate its wisdom into your daily life. May the absolute peace, the purest light, and the unwavering protective guidance of your spiritual mentor consistently accompany and illuminate every single step of your sacred evolutionary journey until the very end.